Hello, and thank you for popping in on part 3 of my survival Minecraft. As you can see, it's still night time. I don't have any wool, so I can't make a bed. I don't have any armour. I've got very, very little to protect myself with. So I think I'll head on down and just do a bit of mining while it's night time. I did actually do a recording with this video as I was playing, but sadly it didn't record. I will apologise now for having a stinking cold. I appear to have what everybody else has. So yes, I've managed to find a little bit of iron here. Not a lot, as you can see, but certainly a little bit. Just going to fill that little area in. I'm terrible at getting lost once I start making mines and end up having to dig up and end up getting lost all over the place. So I decided to carry on digging down and obviously collecting materials, which is always a bonus at this stage of the game. So this is only the third, I think the third night. So there's not really much I can do. I could go out and kill a few monsters, but I'm on an iPad and that is actually quite hard to control. And so I often find I just get killed, lose all my stuff, and just end up running around in circles, not doing very well. Now, as you can see, when I do my mines, I tend to go down in little circles. Sometimes I manage to do that better than other times, depending on whether I hit a cave or some water. But then what happens is I then do little off branches from each circular bit, and then that way I tend to find I hit more of the different types of materials that I need, whether that be coal or iron, your different types of bricks, your diamond. So I tend to do this. I do these little spirals going down when I'm mining, and I go all the way down to bedrock. I actually found on, I did a server and I had lots of friends join it. It was absolutely fantastic, but everybody got bored, and so that was the end of that. Do excuse my cough. And I was down on bedrock and I was just tunneling away, and I came across this incredibly just constant supply of iron, and it just went on and on and on. Yes, so I found this cave, which I've decided to block up at the moment. Don't have any armour. I'm absolutely rubbish at killing monsters on the iPad. I don't tend to play on the computer because I suffer with daily cluster migraines, and for some reason it makes me feel really sick and dizzy. And I can manage much, much better on the iPad, so I tend to play on this. But it has its limitations, and of course it's Bedrock, it's not Java Edition. So again, the limitations, though still a lot better than what they used to be, when it used to be called Pocket Edition. It is still limited. You still can't do as much. It doesn't seem to be as good as the Java for sure, and it's a shame. I would like to be able to play on my computer. So I just dug down. I decided to dig away from the water, away from the cave, because I felt do excuse me, I decided that was better for me at this stage, obviously with it being new. I don't have a lot in my inventory. My dog is trying to get my attention at the moment. So yeah, I just decided to carry on digging down, and obviously at the moment I'm just digging across just to get away from that cave, get away from the water, because I'd like to just dig my way down, all the way down to that bedrock. Like I said, normally I like to do a neat little spiral, but it's not always possible. It depends what you come across, and obviously I've come across that cave and that water. So just dig away. Come across that really hard stone, which really you need enchanted tools to get through that nice and swiftly. It's a particularly hard rock, and it's been added. Never used to be part of any edition that I used to play many years ago. Yeah, cobbled deep slate. It's very particularly hard, and it just takes so long to get through. So I just carried on digging down through. I'm just going to have a drink. And as you can see, I found more water down here. So I just can't seem to be able to get to the bottom. For some reason, I just seem to be above water. So just tootle along here, carry on digging. Once I've got a iron pickaxe, I'll be able to get through this a lot quicker. And I think with the two that I just found, and I think I found one in part 2, I should be able to make one. I think you need 3 bits, I'm not sure. So that's it, just keep going. And then obviously I need to know if it's daylight, because I desperately need to get some wool. So I just tootle back up and go on exactly and do that. I think because the videos are just taking so long, I'm going to cut this one down, make this part 3, and then I'll do a part 4 with the other half. Yeah, there's my little peephole out to the sea, so you can see it's getting light, which is good. There we go. Just pop all our stuff away. I tend to put stuff away before I go out running around, because I'm really good at getting killed, and then I just end up losing everything and I have to go running back and what have you. So this is why I tend to leave stuff in the cave or the hut or whatever it is I make when I first start. So as you can see, it's daylight, and off I go.